Hi everybody. Well, we made it to Thursday. Whoop, whoop. And tomorrow we will be taking our second quiz. So I wanted to go over a few things that we learned this week. There are 8 questions on the quiz, so it'll be short, but I want to make sure that you understood what we were talking about. So I'm going to go over a few things that will be on the quiz. So listen up. You might want to take out a piece of paper and a pencil, and maybe something that I said didn't register, or something that I'm saying to you now is registering, and you might want to write it down, okay? So our lesson this week was natural resources, and there are 2 natural resources that we can use. One is renewable, and the other is non-renewable. Those are 2 natural resources that we have. The renewable resources would be our sun, like solar energy. Then we have our wind. Wind can be used in our wind turbines to create energy, electricity, energy. Then we have our water, which would be our hydro energy. And then we have biomass, which is plants, decomposed plants and animals that would produce a certain gas or gases, methane being one of them. So those are our renewable resources. Those are something that we can use over and over and over and over again. Then we have non-renewable resources, and non-renewable resources would be like our fossil fuels. Those would be coal, oil, and natural gases. Okay, those would be our 3 renewable or non-renewable, I'm sorry. And also there's metals like gold and silver. Those are non-renewable natural resources. So those are something that once we've mined all that we can of those resources, we can't get them back. We won't get them back in our lifetime. So that's kind of a scary thought, isn't it? So our non-renewable are natural resources that we use and mine daily that we won't be able to get back in our lifetime. That is non-renewable. That is, again, 2 natural resources. One is renewable. We can use them all the time, renew them. And then we have our non-renewable, which are once we use those non-renewable resources, they're gone. No longer there. Let's see what else. So when we look at the Earth, the planet Earth from outer space, what natural resource do you see first when you see the planet Earth? You see water. And water covers how much of the planet Earth? More than 3/4 of our planet Earth is covered by water, and it's mostly salt water. So that's going to be on the quiz, just saying. So that is one of the things. Yes, you do see land masses, but the water covers more than 3/4 of our planet Earth. 3 main fossil fuels that we talked about is coal, natural gas, and oil. And the largest reserve of oil is in Russia and Middle East. Middle East being the #1 reserve for our natural oil, and then Russia. I know, well, we have, yes, everyone thinks of Texas because it's the biggest state, and then we always hear about Texas oil and our oil rigs. Yes, there are oil rigs and there are reserves, but our biggest reserves are found within the Middle East and Russia. Let's see something else. So what ecosystem do our researchers and scientists flock to learn about plants and their uses for medications? It's a very, what they call, biodiverse hotspot, or region hotspot. It's the tropical rainforest. And one of the animals that I had talked about in one of the videos was the sloth. And while the scientists are in the tropical rainforest, of course, there's a lot of different animals there. And who thought to get hair off of a sloth? But there was hair retrieved from a sloth, and it had microorganisms on it that they had taken off, the scientists had taken off, and looked at it and was like, hey, this looks like it could be something. After all this research, I don't know how they put it all together, but they discovered that this microorganism that grows on the hair of a sloth could be a cure for cancer. So I thought that was really cool. So that's also in the quiz for tomorrow. So don't forget that. It's the sloth. All right, microorganisms found on the hair of a sloth could be a cure for cancer. That was really cool. Let me see. Did I forget anything? I don't think. Well, you know what? Can we renew? Can we reuse, or I'm sorry, renew our non-renewable resources? Can we replace those once they're gone? I think I already told you that answer, and that's no. Once our non-renewable resources are depleted, we can't replenish them. And the reason why is because it took millions and millions of years and layers of earth and soil and plants and deceased animals to make the coal and the oils. And oil, believe it or not, is mostly derived from around the Gulf, like around the, not Gulf, but around the oceans, within the ocean areas. So that's kind of a cool fact to know. But yeah, so a non-renewable source cannot be renewed, because once it's gone, it's gone. So, I hope I covered everything for you guys. That's pretty much what's going to be on the test for tomorrow. I have all the confidence in the world that you guys are going to do a great job. If there's anything that I didn't go over that you want me to, you want to chat with me about, please feel free to do so, okay? I miss you guys. I know we're going to be in this for a long haul. We've got a couple more weeks to go, and we're going to make the best of it. I wish I could be in the classroom to be teaching this hands-on, because there's so much that we could talk about, but we're going to do the best we can, and I hope you guys learned something. Have a great evening, study, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Have a good night. Bye.